Okay.
Hello.
Love you
Back in the
too.
house.
Hello.
Hello, Amanda from Turkey.
Went ahead and mute, put everyone on mute now. We are live streaming on Facebook. Listen, if you cannot get into the room, you can let everybody know that they can watch this live on Facebook. We are maxed out with registrants through Zoom, and we are going to be requesting that they open up the room for more registrants. So we're working on that so that we can have more people in the room. Make sure to type your full name in the chat box if you are a member of SSM. And basically, we're going to go ahead and get started. So here, let's see. Patricia, I just asked, there you go. Patricia's going to come on. How you doing, Pat?
Hey, my friend, how are you? So glad to see you tonight. We got on. Got
Yes,
everybody
finally.
on.
Finally.
I think we have about, what, 260 people right now?
Yes, yes.
We're going to get that up to 400. Okay,
Absolutely.
my friends. Very good. So we're up to 270 right now. So my friends, I wanted to basically take a minute and introduce our fearless leader who has been in the business for 5 years and recently decided to create this program for us. So all the visitors, all the guests, thank you for being here tonight. We are so excited to have you here because, as I said, this is a program that was designed by our fearless leader, Amanda Ray, who's been in the business 5 years. She designed it for a reason. And what I love about it is that for the average person like myself and like you, whether you've been in business for a day or for 10 years, while you're learning and expanding your vocabulary, so to speak, you will be making money. Without further ado, take out your notebooks and a pen, and be ready for the ride of your life. Miss Amanda Ray, come on out, take it away.
Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get started. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background for those that don't know. I am the creator of SSM, and I've been online since 2015. And the reason why SSM was created was because I noticed that there was a lot of issues within the industry that needed to be fixed. And I wanted to be a part of fixing it, okay? So I started my online journey, again, for those that don't know, in 2015. I've been kind of like looking for stuff and looking for ways to earn online. And I started going onto YouTube and getting more information about how the online space work. And I heard a lot of people talking about the laptop lifestyle, and people were making money. And I had decided that I wanted to be one of those people. I'm going to learn how to do this, and I'm going to make a ton of money, and I'm going to leave my job. Guys, the job was the worst part, just working long hours. I used to be a conference coordinator, a lot of traveling and not a lot of sleep. And really, I was building someone else's business. And that's what we need to notice is that and realize is that when you are out there working for someone else, you're building someone else's dream, right? No matter who it is that you're working for, you're really building someone else's brand, their dream, what it is that they want in life. That's what you're doing. And a lot of times we feel, well, I felt, and I know a lot of people feel like this, is that they're being overworked and underpaid, right? We're not getting, we don't feel any gratitude from our coworkers or from our managers or from the supervisors. We don't feel like they, and sometimes it even feels like you're just a drop in the bucket, right? I know that I've been there. And it's like you could be replaced at any time. And, you know, it could be just as much as a person not liking you for whatever reason, and you're out the door. So I've been through those things. And I'm like, you know what? I feel that I can do more than what I'm doing now. And I don't want to see myself working for someone else for the next 50, 45 years. It's just not, that's not a part of the plan. I'm like, there's so much to experience and there's so much world out there and so much that I haven't seen that I only get to see on television, right? When I'm watching movies. And I'm like, I really want to go out and I want to really be able to experience this. Guys, I grew up in the projects, okay? I didn't take my first flight, airplane ride until I was in my mid 20s, okay? Because we didn't fly anywhere. Nobody could afford it. We couldn't afford to get on a flight and go to Orlando, Florida, and go to Disney World. You know, we wasn't able to do that. So I'm like, I can do one of two things, right? I can stay in this lifestyle that I'm used to. I can stay in the projects with the dirty elevators and the rats and the mice and the roaches, or I can start moving towards something else so that my children can live a better life. And that's the road that I decided to take. Now, it wasn't easy, right? I done worked for the state. I've had many jobs, and it took a lot of research and really trying to understand what was out there that could actually benefit me, you know, can help me to have time freedom and live the life that I wanted to live. But I was determined, okay? Determination, guys, hard work and determination. You put those two together and you can have what it is that you want. I'm telling you, that's all it took. I was determined to do something different. And I was consistent with my efforts in what it is that I wanted to do. In 2016, I had my breakthrough. I earned $50,000 in profit my first year. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even want to stop there. That was enough for me to leave my job. But I'm like, why stop there? I want to keep going, because it's one of those things that once you learn what you're doing and you're starting to build momentum and you're starting to notice that people are following you and they believe in you and they inspire you, that is a feeling that is just, I can't even explain it. But what I can say is when you join SSM, you will experience that. And the magnitude of that has allowed me to be able to live the laptop lifestyle. So I've been to a lot of different places on the planet. I've been able to take my children with me. And not only that, I've been able to teach other people what it is that I do, because in 2015, it didn't seem that simple, because I had put out over thousands of dollars in different opportunities and I made absolutely nothing. But once I had a blueprint of exactly what I needed to do in order to be successful, I started to see a little bit of success at a time. And you know what I loved about it is that even though I wasn't making a ton of money, it didn't all happen at once, right? I was making enough to know that it was possible to make more. Not only that, every dollar, every cent that I received, I celebrated. I don't care if it was $5, if it was 99 cents, it was 5 cents. I was happy because I knew that if I can make $1, I can make $5. I knew that if I can make 5, I can make 100. And I knew if I can make 100, I could make 1,000, right? And once I had put that in my mind, and I think about that a lot, just manifestation and manifesting certain things. I put it in my mind, I say it out loud. I knew it was possible. I didn't worry about how long it was going to take me to get there, because I also knew that it was a journey. But I realized that if I keep pushing forward, I will see some things start to happen within my business. And that's what happened. So really quick story, and we're going to go into a PowerPoint presentation that I put together about SSM so that you know how it can help you to improve your lifestyle, improve your business, and actually allow you to start earning a full-time income from home. Because all of the things that I teach is the things that I have done over the years that has allowed me to start producing income around the clock, okay? But it's so funny, I went on this 90-day blitz, and this was recommended to me by my mentor, okay? Because I went out and I paid for a mentor so that I can have someone pretty much hold me by the hand. The reason why I did that was because sponsors, which were people that I was paying to get into different opportunities, wasn't giving me enough information in order for me to really figure out the business. So after having about 25 sponsors, you know, going into 25 opportunities, I was left with nothing, because they would sell me a product, and then it's like you got to figure it out on your own. And what I realized is that all of the stuff that I was getting, all of the information that I was getting, it was so much that I never really completed any of it because I had too many options and too many things to look at. So once I hired a mentor and was able to learn step by step what I needed to do, I started to see certain things happen within my business. And it was like, wow, this could really make me a full-time income. So it's so funny, just really focusing on the process, right? Not focusing on the money, focusing on the process, because that's another thing I put in my head. Or the entire 2015, I was focused on the money, right? I started focusing on the process in 2016. And one of the things that I noticed is that, hold on, I want to make sure that no one else can share. Hold on. Okay, got it. One of the things that I noticed is that I never would answer my phone for numbers that I didn't really recognize, especially if it was an out of the area code. Like if the area code was one that I didn't know, I didn't pick it up. Why? Because I had owed so many people and I was backed up on so many bills. I didn't want to pick up the phone. So one day my mailbox was full and I'm like, dang, I got to listen to some of these messages and clear out this box. And I used to hate having to do that because when you are a mother and you have responsibilities, nobody wants to hear all of these bill collectors calling you, telling you, you got to pay now. We're going to do this to you. We're going to do that to you. That's like the last thing I want to hear at this point. And I sat on the couch one day and I'm clearing out my phone. I'll never forget. I had so many people that had left me a message about my opportunity. I could not believe it. And it was like for weeks, I'm thinking that these are bill collectors. That was actually people that were reaching out to me that had seen me on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, and they were ready to join my opportunity. Guys, the feeling was amazing. So I run into my office, I'm grabbing my pen and the paper, I'm writing down the names, I'm writing down the phone numbers, what they said. And I just sat there and I started responding to people. And it took me a long time to do it. I want to say at least a few days. But that just goes to show you the power in social media. Because that's all I was doing, was using social media and following exactly what my mentor told me to do. And again, it wasn't a get rich quick overnight. I didn't start making money right away. But guys, I had the snowball effect that started to happen. And my business just took off. So in 2017, I did over $100,000 in profit. In 2018, I doubled that, tripled it. It was just like, I can't believe it. So what am I going to do? Share this with everyone and let them know that it's not as difficult as it may seem. Not only that, share with people why most people are failing within the industry and how to turn that around. And one of the things that I can say is that you will see a difference within your business if you follow the steps, because it's very simple. And that's the thing. I came into the business with the mind of, oh, I got to sell this product. I have to get people to believe that what I have is good enough for them. So then I put on the hat of selling, right? I'm a salesperson now. And that's the one thing that I was doing wrong, right? Because again, like I explained in the training, no one wants to be sold anything, right? When we go to Walmart, we don't go to Walmart because they came and knocked on the door and said, hey, we got a sale going on, right? But unfortunately, with a lot of these opportunities, that's what they teach you. They teach you that you have to sell. You have to go out and you have to reach out to 100 people. You got to send 100 people your link. You have to have a conversation with people through Messenger and ask them how was their day going and what program are they in, or are they interested in online? That didn't work for me. I realized that when I was doing that, I was having conversations with people for months and months and months at a time that had no interest in buying anything that I had to sell. Okay. So 6 months ago, when I thought about the way people were approaching me about business. And not only that, on top of that, 97% of the people that are failing in the industry, when you put those two together, right, you have a disaster. That's literally what it is. Because you got people that didn't go to school for selling. They don't know what to do. They're listening to somebody that's not even doing what they're telling them to do. Then you have an opportunity and you're just pitching people all day long. Like you're on a baseball field, just pitching away. And then what you realize is that 6 months later, you're burnt out. You're burnt out. That's what was happening. You're burnt out. You're like, dang, I did all of that work and nothing happened. Why? Why? Because nobody wants to be sold anything. Okay? When I want to go get a cheeseburger from McDonald's, it's not because Ronald McDonald knocked on the door. Okay? He didn't knock on the door. He didn't come and say, Amanda, do you want this cheeseburger today? No, he didn't do that. Right? I seen him somewhere. I seen the commercial somewhere, and I went out and I bought the cheeseburger. That's exactly what happened. So what we want to do is we want to have an approach that works. Okay? An approach that works. We want to use that approach consistently. Consistently. That's key, guys. Right? Because even if you go to the gym, you're not going to lose 10 pounds in a week. It'll never happen. You got to consistently lift the weight, pick it up, and then you lose the weight. So we want to do the same thing online. We want to consistently build the business the right way and then let it to start to produce the results. And when I talk about consistently, I'm not talking about once a week. No, I'm not talking about every other day. No, right? You don't go to work every other day and get paid a full-time check, right? You go to work every day and then you get the full-time check. So if we want to be six-figure earners or even five-figure earners, because that's extremely easy in this billion-dollar industry, billion with a B, with a capital B like boy, billion-dollar industry, if you want just a little piece of it, you have to be consistent. And when I speak about consistency, I'm talking about 5 days a week, sometimes even 6 days a week. You work a couple of hours every day on your business and you have this beautiful brand that you have built that's your baby, right? So that's what I started to do. I started to build my brand. I didn't worry about and focus on no one opportunity and building up that one opportunity. I said, no, I'm going to focus on one opportunity and I'm going to build my brand around that opportunity. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to take my brand and branch out and create other opportunities. Because once you build a brand, you can go out and make money within this industry doing pretty much anything, selling anything. That's how it works. So that's why a lot of six-figure and seven-figure earners say they have multiple streams of income because they started out with one, they built their brand around it, and now you're taking that brand and you can put your name on just about anything and make money with it, right? So that's how it works. So I want to teach people the right way to build a business. And not only that, give people realistic expectations, because a lot of us come online. I was one of them. I was told to put $15,000 into a program and I was going to make $150,000 in 4 months, 5 months. It sounded really good, but it was extremely unrealistic, okay? Now, that may not be in your head, but again, a lot of people have unrealistic expectations. They're not thinking that they're going to come in and have to put work into their business in order for it to be sustainable. They think that, oh, I'm going to just pump some money in. I'm going to do a little bit here and there. And then in 2-3 months, I should be earning money. I have people that come into opportunities and they're upset that they don't earn within their first month. No, it's there's building stages and it's a process. But as long as you stick to the process, you will start to see results. The average person online, okay? The average person online is making less than $500 in a year. So no matter how many people you see out there that's putting up information about their business, that's talking about their opportunity, that look like they got it all together, more than likely, they're part of the 97% of people who are failing. This is the God honest truth. I have spoken to some people that I have been following for the last 2 to 3 years that have joined SSM. I thought they were 6-figure earners, and they weren't even 5-figure earners. And I'm like, wow, I would have never thought that. But that just goes to show you how many people out there need a system, need a program that works, need something that's consistent. Because again, I don't care how many people look like they got it together online, they're still a part of the 97%. They are. I don't know what else to say about it, but that's what's going on in the industry. And I've mentored a lot of people. I've worked with a lot of people one-on-one. I've spoken to a lot of people. And the one issue that all of us have in common, it's not the fact that we're not willing to put in the work. That's not what it is. It's not that we're not willing to put in the work, because if you spend your money, more than likely you want some profit from it, right? You're ready to do what you need to do in order to make it work. That's not the issue. The issue is that most people don't know what to do when they join the opportunity to make the money. That's the problem. The lack of support, no blueprint, no community, no up-to-date trainings. How do you make money that way? You don't. You don't. And one of the things that I can say, I don't have what I'm doing and what I'm teaching and what I've created is only one way to be successful. There's other different methods that a lot of people use. I know people that use Instagram, but what I can honestly say, and this is what I've heard from a lot of the members that are on our team, is the fact that with SSM, these are the fastest results that they ever seen before within business. And I'm hearing that every single day. When you get into opportunity, it's about speed. You want to be going 100 miles per hour. Nobody wants to sit around and do work for years and months and years to come to have 0 results. That's not going to keep you inspired. Okay? We want to be going 100 miles per hour so we can start producing some results to keep us in the game. The quicker you can produce results, the happier you are, the harder you're going to want to work. That's it. That's it. So, listen, I need to see some people moving around. Can somebody people move around? Yeah, get me excited. I see everybody just looking at the camera. Get me excited. You guys excited? I'm excited. I'm excited tonight. You know why I'm excited? I'm excited to see everybody's faces tonight because I was on the webinars by myself the last 2 weeks. I tried to do something and do another thing with Zoom because we maxed out the room and it had me looking at myself, which I hate. I love to interact with people. I'm glad that we're all back and we'll be opening up the room for more people to get on. We have 236 people live right now on Facebook, 300 participants in a room. We will have this fixed, I promise you. I'm working on it every single day, but not only that, I'm working on making sure that you guys are successful. If you want it bad enough, get it because it's there waiting for you. That's what my mentor told me. It's waiting for you. And I said, it is. I didn't understand it at the time. I understand it now. He said, it's waiting for you. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go out and get it. So that's what I want you guys to do. So going right into the presentation, guys, we're gonna talk about Successful Solution Method, why it was created and how it's going to help you build a full-time income, brand yourself, because it's all about branding. Listen, we eat at McDonald's because we know about the golden arch, right? That's the brand. The golden arch is the brand. We go out and we buy Nikes because we know the brand. That check mark is unforgettable. When you see it, you know it's Nike. Just do it. Just do it. When we see that Apple sign on the iPhone, on the laptop, They are branded. Branding is important for your success. If no one knows you, they will not buy from you because they do not trust you. People get iPhones because they know that when they pick up this iPhone, it's like having a laptop in your hand. It's never going to let you down. And if it do, they're going to replace it. Why? Because it's a brand. They're trusted. People love them. So what do we want people to do when it comes to us? We want people to know, like, and trust us. That's it. Guys, please stop writing on my screen. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are building the business the right way. Why? It's going to allow us to cut down so much time in messing up, right? When you do it right the first time around. There's been so many opportunities I've been in and I messed up because I didn't start out the right way. I didn't start out the right way. There's been opportunities that I bust my butt in. And because I didn't start out the right way, it all fell apart. And then I had to start all over again. So again, we're going to start building a business the right way. And not only that, we're going to make sure that we understand why we're doing the things that we do, because that's another thing. Who wants to do something and not understand why they're doing it or why they shouldn't do it? You need to know why you're doing certain things and what works and why it works. That's very important. So successful solution method, a business model that works for everyone that uses it. We have the proof that it works. And if you stay till the end, you are going to also hear some testimonials from our members, okay? We're over 1,700 members and we've done $550,000 in payouts to our members in a short period of time. Another thing that I haven't stated in our past webinars is that the majority of those people who have been paid out are newbies or struggling marketers. The people that have been paid out, 97% of them are newbies or struggling marketers. So that means that they've been in the business for a while but have not made any money. So that goes to show you we have something that actually works, okay? So what is it all about? Successful Solution Method is a business model that allows you to earn while you learn. This platform was created mainly for people to experience earning an income while building a successful work from home business. And again, this is not a get rich quick overnight. But what I can say is that you will experience success within a short amount of time than you would if you was in any traditional affiliate marketing business. Why? Because what we do is very structured, is printed, is black and white. There's a blueprint for you to follow, and it's easy and simple for any newbie to do. This is how I started my business. And as I grew, like over the years, I just added a little bit at a time to get me to the 6 figures that I was looking for. Another thing that I can say is that it's not going to be hard. This is not anything hard. It's very easy as long as you're consistent. Okay, that's important. So Successful Solution Method, let's go over how to turn this educational platform into a money-making machine, allowing you to produce a full-time income and brand yourself while doing it. Okay, and like I said, we went over most of the challenges that people face when they come into online opportunity, which is wasting time, false promises, unrealistic expectations. Some people, they don't earn anything online, not even the 500 bucks. They'll be lucky if they earn 50 bucks, okay? A lot of people are asked to acquire certain skill sets that a lot of people cannot develop quickly. I'm one of those people. I'm the type of person I learn. I'm a hands-on type of person. That's how I need to learn. And if it's not hands-on, it takes me a longer time to pick up on what it is that I need to learn. So there's a lot of people that are like that. They're really hands-on. They need that hands-on approach. But if you are going into opportunity and they're talking about, listen, you need to learn how to build this funnel. You need to learn how to do email swipes. You need to learn conversions and tracking. And yeah, you need to learn all of this before you can start making money. How many people are going to be able to do that? Not a lot, because that's a lot of stuff to learn in a short period of time. Sometimes it can take months, if not years, to learn these things. And that's what I realized in 2015, is that every time I thought I had one thing done to start earning, there was something else that I needed to learn that I didn't know anything about. It was like people were speaking to me and it was like they were speaking a foreign language. I'm like, what? Yeah, you got to do the tracking pixels and put the tracking pixels on the back of the link. And then when you're running the link, you have to track the conversions. Wait, excuse me? What language is that? Right? And I'm like, I know I'm not the only one that go through that. You know, there's a lot of people out there. They're wondering, what the heck are you talking about? So what happens? You can't develop the skill set. The brain cells is not processing what they're teaching you. Ultimately, you quit. Okay. And then a lot of people, they purchase traffic, don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to convert the traffic. They don't have the correct email swipes to convert the traffic. They don't have a high converting sales page to convert the traffic. All of this stuff, again, is things that I've learned over the years, but it took a lot of trial and error and a lot of money. I have purchased websites that cost me thousands of dollars that didn't convert. And then I have had other websites that I've built that created me 6 figures within less than 60 days. But a lot of people don't have the money or the time or knowledge to do that. And again, it took years to acquire these skill sets. If you're trying to build this, there's nothing wrong with learning these things, but why not earn while you're on that journey of building? That's what I'm talking about. Putting the two together and being able to earn while you are building your brand and your business. So what I talk about a lot is dream work makes the team work. And the reason why this is important is because this journey is hard enough. It's hard enough. One of the things I say to people all the time, if it was simple, we wouldn't have people working at Burger King, right? They wouldn't. Everybody would be online if it was that easy. So the reason why it's important is because you need not only a community, you need that support, and you need to know what to do. But not only that, if you see other people winning, it'll inspire you to keep moving forward so you can win, right? So if you see other people that's on your team that's making hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, and they're sharing the information in your Facebook group that you're a part of, and you see that maybe they're saying that they're a newbie or they've been struggling, and you see that they're making it, that's going to inspire you to keep pushing forward. If you have live trainings where you get to talk to the owner, right, and you have success coaches that are there to support you, that's going to allow you to keep moving forward within your business. What I did was I put in SSM all of the things that I wish I had back in 2015 when I was struggling. These are all the things that I was wishing for. I'm like, dang, if I could have somebody I could just reach out to or help me fix this one issue, or at least communicate it with me with at least within a week, I wouldn't be so confused. So when I talk about teamwork makes the dream work, I was thinking about how when I was in summer camp and when I started working at summer camp, that was the one thing that we all spoke about. Everything was about teamwork. And I'm starting to realize why that's still so important. And I've talked about this before. We have celebrities and we have all of these people that have entourage. They don't do everything alone. You know, I was telling a friend of mine and was talking about this on one of the webinars about Coachella, Beyonce, how she put together that huge Coachella where she had all of these different people. And I'm like, she couldn't have done that alone. You can't be your own makeup artist and own producer and own executive director. You can't do all of that by yourself. So why are we coming into the online space trying to make it work alone? right? And a lot of us, whether you're a single mom or single dad, and I'm speaking to the single people because single people can relate. I'm a single mom, right? We're used to doing things alone, right? I'm a single mom. I take care of 2 kids pretty much by myself, right? So you're not used to having help and having support and having people be there to have a shoulder to lean on, right? And that makes things harder. But not only that, it's stressful. Why come online and experience the same stress when you don't have to? That's why SSM was created. What I did was I took top marketers, people that understand marketing, that understand the game, and I put them together so that they can help the people who are struggling. And then as the people who are struggling start to help themselves and understand the business, they can be a shoulder to lean on for someone else. That's basically it. So you come in, you don't get the results that you're looking for right away. You start to grow your business, you start to understand the way things work, you start to make money, you start to experience the business, and you understand you have those light bulb moments that allow you to start earning. Now you can take your expertise and teach someone else. And what does that do? It creates momentum. But not only that, not only does it create momentum, it allows you to produce results faster. Why? Because you're not doing it alone. You're not doing it alone. And that's the part that's important. When I had my mentor back in 2016, it was just me and him, me and one other person. That was hard. You know why? Because there were so many nights when I was thinking about if what I was doing was the right thing, or was I making the right decisions? Was I wasting time? Because we fight with ourselves more than anything else. This journey is you fight with yourself mentally more than anything else, especially when you want it bad enough. There wasn't no team of people I could go out and communicate with. It wasn't nobody I could be like, hey, Remy, listen, can I talk to you for a second? I'm feeling a little bit anxious, right? I couldn't do that. But when you have 1,000 people that's in a Telegram chat and you have people sharing their experience and how they're winning, you can reach out. It's nothing like it. And we all need that. At one point or another, you're going to need that. Because I know I'm not the only one that was thinking late nights like, dang, did I do that right today? Or did I work enough? Or should I have done more? Or is there anything that I can do better? Right? But when you're able to celebrate your wins, when you're able to talk about your losses, you can talk about what you need to do better. That makes the journey not even just more exciting, but less stressful. So we work as one, we communicate, right? Because communication is key. Tell people that all the time. I cannot figure out what's going on in your head, and it doesn't help me if you're telling somebody else, right? We have to be able to communicate. And the communication is key because that's what is going to ultimately lead you to success. When you can get your questions answered, when you can understand what you're doing wrong, what you need to do right, what you need to do more of. That's important within a business. Because if you don't have those things, you'll never know. And then you'll notice that a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you're still in the same place. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be in the same place. I said this on a meeting the other day. A closed mouth does not get fed. The mouth is too tight. The spoon can't go in. You got to open up your mouth and you have to speak up. That's important. So what we do is we give back to our members. I created SSM as a way to give back to people who are participating, even if they are not getting sales, right? So what normally happens is an affiliate marketing opportunity. If you don't sell anything, you don't get paid. Listen, they want you to go out and sell your soul. If you're not selling, you don't earn anything. You don't have a person coming in under your link, you don't earn with the average affiliate marketing opportunity. But with Successful Solution Method, we give back to those who are consistently completing the task. And what makes it so unique is that instead of all of the money going back to the owner, the money that comes in, normally the person who made the sale gets paid, the rest of it goes to the company. What we do is we take that money and we pump it into the members to keep them motivated and keep them moving forward. That's important because what are we all here for? Number one, to get paid, to earn money. Number two, to help others. That's what it's all about. So if we can do those two things, it's a win-win situation for everyone. But again, you have to be consistent in the business. You have to have realistic expectations. And that's it. That's basically what it takes. And again, this is also to stop chasing people because we're not here to be salespeople. Nobody want to be going around trying to give out their link to 100 people that didn't even ask for it. I know I don't want to. And I remember telling my mentor one year, I said, listen, and another thing I want to stop doing is having these fake conversations in Messenger. Oh, hi, how was your day? Just seeing what you've been up to today. Are you online? What program are you in? People already know what that's about. They know you're about to try to give them your link. Again, what are you doing? Knocking on the door, trying to sell somebody something. And again, like I said before, nobody wants to be sold anything, okay? So some of the tasks that we complete is we post our banners during the week. The banners are created from our in-house designer. We use our storyline. We use these banners on our storyline and in our Facebook group. We motivate and inspire people so that they get to know, like, and trust us. We have ongoing trainings that we participate in and we apply as we learn. That's important. Everything is given to you in bite-sized pieces. Not only that, we talk about things over and over and over again because, what is it called? Repeating yourself is key. I can't think of the word, but repetition. I think that's what it's called. That's key in business. When you hear something more than once over and over again, you start to realize psychologically how important it is, and then you start to take action on those things that are important. There was things that was said to me back in 2015 that I felt wasn't important, even though I heard it over and over again. But in 2016, it started to click. And I started to understand the reason why it was important. Why? Because I kept hearing it over and over and over again. And then the more that I started applying the things that I was hearing over and over again, I started to see a change within my business. And that's important. We work on our account 2 hours a day. We have weekly webinars every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We post our results to let people know that we have something that works. And we engage in our Facebook group and we have a Telegram chat. Okay. What makes us so unique from most opportunities is the fact that we don't focus on selling anything. We're not pitching people. We're not spamming people. We're not randomly inboxing people. We're not randomly inviting people to our group. We don't have to do that. Why? Because what we have is unique. And not only that, it works. We are noticed because of the approach that we take. We have highly targeted traffic that we have. That's why we are growing so rapidly. I don't care what nobody say. Traffic is important and is the key to your business. If people are not asking you about your business, you will never make money. I don't care what type of businesses it is. I don't care if it's online or offline. You don't have traffic, you don't have a business. You cannot make money if you don't have people there to buy. But there's a certain way that you need to do it in order for it to be successful. That's important. We didn't get to 1,700 members because what we're doing doesn't work. We got to 1,700 members because we have a method that works. That's the key. In this business, it's more than just the money. The results are consistent. It's a hands-on approach. We are a community that is highly engaged and growing. We teach people, again, how to grow a business the right way. And what you will learn is going to allow you to earn online for years to come because it's an evergreen product. What I'm teaching is what I started using back in 2016. But what I also realized is that people were using the same method way before 2016. I just got a hold of it in 2016. But there are people out there that have been producing results within their business for decades using what it is that I'm teaching. Okay? So with this opportunity, we have 5 levels to come in at, and they're all one-time payments. We have the $125 bronze package, the $325 silver package. We have the gold package, which is $500, the platinum, which is $1,000, and then the diamond package, which is $2,000. Now, really quick, before we move on, people say to me, well, what's the difference between the packages? These are all different types of earning educational products that's going to teach you how to grow your business the right way. The thing is depending on how quickly you want to earn, how much you want to earn, and how much time you have is based off of the package you're going to buy. So if you're a type of person, you come in and you want to be extremely aggressive, you want to move fast, maybe you're losing your job in 6 months and you know you want to leave your job in 6 months, you may come in at a higher package. Now, you may not have the money. You want to come in at the $500 level. Do that. It really doesn't matter. People like, if I come in at the lower packages, would I still be able to make money? The package is not going to determine if you're going to make the money. Your consistency is going to determine if you're going to make the money. The level that you come in at is only going to determine how quickly you're going to make the money. Does that make sense? So someone said to me, if I come in at the $125 level, can I make the same amount as a person that come in at the $2,000 level? Absolutely. But they're going to move way faster than you because they have way more educational material than you. That's it. So as an example, if I go out and hire a mentor to teach me something that I want to learn, but then we have Greg who goes onto YouTube to learn the same thing, who's going to learn faster? Duh. The person who paid for the one-on-one mentorship. It's not rocket science. Like, come on, we're adults, guys. If you go and you find something on YouTube that you want to learn, and I don't care what it is. Okay, let's just say your favorite meal is lasagna. You want to learn how to make lasagna. You go on YouTube and you Google it. You go on YouTube to get the how to make it. But then the next person hires a personal chef to come in and show them exactly how to make it. You see the eyebrow? Who's going to make the better lasagna? The guy who hired the personal chef. They paid the money and they got top-notch service for it. You went onto YouTube. We don't even know who that guy is that's teaching you it on YouTube. We don't know. We don't even know who he is. We're going to just follow what he's saying, hope he get it right. And maybe you added too much sauce and now it's tasting nuts. I don't know. But it's a big difference. That's why when I tell people, they say to me, what level should I come in at? The one thing that I say to them is, what game did you come in here to play? Did you come to play big? Listen, it makes a difference. I was always that person. I would come in at the lowest level for everything and then wonder why I wasn't getting the results. Because the big sharks was coming in at the top level and they was eating everything while I was coming in and playing with it. You don't want to do that. If you want to take the business serious, you want to take your business to the next level. Again, we have a Facebook group. We have the results. All you have to do is come in and play to win. That's it. Play to win. Don't play to come in and oh, I'm gonna give it a try, and I don't know, and oh, I got a full-time job, and maybe I'll look at it next week. And the kids keep me up late at night, and this husband of mine, he needs me to rub his feet tonight. Nobody cares. Either you come in and you're coming to play to win, or you're playing with it. But that's really up to you. I don't know what to tell you. It's really where you want to be. You position yourself to win and you take lead and you win, or you position yourself to play with it and make it a hobby. It's up to you. But and let me tell you right now, I have people that came in at the 125 level and they leveled up. Every month they move to the next level and they position themselves because they want to play big. Right? We got some people that's just they messing around, they dipping and dabbing, they see the proof, they see the results, but they're not ready. It's really up to you. I'm not here to force anyone or tell anyone what to do. I don't know your financial circumstances. I don't know your mindset. I don't know your consistency. You might have had 15 jobs this year. I don't know. So it's really up to you. You make the decision, you play to win, and you come in and you do the work. That's it. You do the work. You don't make excuses. You don't talk about, oh, I wish I coulda, woulda, woulda, shoulda. No, we don't do that. Either you come in, you play big, or you don't play at all. So that's all I want to say about that. If you want to know what's in each package, all you have to do is reach out to the person that invited you to this webinar, and the link will have the things that's in each package. If you come in at the gold level, you get the gold level and you get everything below it. So you'll get everything in the bronze, everything in the silver, and everything in the gold. Okay. With SSM, what we do is we focus on income producing activities. If it's not producing an income, we don't bother with it. Okay. You participate on a weekly trainings and webinars. You post your results, you stay engaged, and you're going to work on your account for 1 to 2 hours per day. I promise you, as the months go by, you will cut your time in half. So if you start out at 2 hours per day working in your account, by the time you get into 6 months, you should be able to cut that in half because you know what to do. It's easy, it's simple, and you've been in the game so long, it's like riding a bike, okay? And again, you're going to get the step-by-step instructions on exactly what to do. So let's see how long. 7:58, exactly an hour, just about. We're going to go ahead and take a few testimonials. I am going to, I know there were some people that said they wanted to do a testimony. Guys, if you're near your phone, just send me a quick message on Facebook Messenger if you would like to do a quick testimonial. Just send me a message on Facebook and I will go ahead and hit the unmute button. Yes. All right, thank you guys. That was fast. Okay, Monica, you're first. Hey!
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm starting with a sing song, but I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes as always. This woman you people are meeting, some of you for the first time, some of you for 14, 15, 16 weeks, has cracked the code. For the people that are willing to put in the work, she's creating a future for us. If you are willing to do the work, she will do everything in her power to help empower you and lift you up. There is no try in SSM, guys. There is no try. You either do it or you move aside. That's it, bottom line. And that might sound harsh. Amanda has empowered me in ways that I've been waiting for 5 years. I lost my business through no fault of my own. And I've been struggling and struggling. Here I am bawling, Amanda. Geez. Every single time I get a banner, a payment banner, I cry, whether it's $50 or it's $1,000. It doesn't matter to me, because every single day I put in the time, I put in the work. I am dedicated to everybody out there that asks me a question. I'm there to help you. I don't care. Like, if I'm up 22 hours, I see what this is doing for people. Whether it's the post on their page and they're smiling in their pictures when they were miserable 3 months ago, or they hated Facebook and now they love it and they love the new friendships and community. This isn't just about money, guys. This is a community. We move as one. We are loved. We are empowered. See this beautiful face you're looking at on the screen? This is a woman that has the biggest heart. And if you are lucky enough to come in and be a part of this, don't squalor it by looking left and right. Go hard. It's here for the taking. You just got to work it. So I encourage every single one, come in where you can. Not everybody can come in at the $2,000 level. Not some people can come in at 125, but all you got to do is put in the work and do the trainings. ABC 1, 2, 3. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. It's easy steezy. Just follow the steps. As Coach Melvin says, follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. That's all you got to do, guys. It's so much fun. I was going to have to go get a job at 50 years old. What was I going to do? Go start slinging hash again at a restaurant? Amanda, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a hero for 1,700 people so far. We're taking this to 170,000 in the next 3 years, girl. I love you.
I love you too, Monica. Thank you. No ugly crying. I said I'm not gonna ugly cry. No ugly cry. Thank you so much, Monica. And we appreciate you. Monica, she put in so much work. Gosh, Monica is at just about over $1,000 week this week. And we have how many days still left? Congratulations, Monica. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of you, Monica. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to move right on to Ann Carter, one of my other favorite ladies. Ann, you could unmute yourself.
Okay, hi.
How are you, Ann?
I'm good. I'm in the car, but I can show my face. Oh, dark, so we'll do video. I just wanted to tell you how much I struggled in network marketing for 4 complete years, flew around the country to conventions, always been coachable, always been, my dog's not in the car, we'll be quiet, always been consistent, but, hi, Courtney, I'm on the phone, but failed. I'm on the call, but totally failed in the sense of making enough money to survive. And I feel like Monica, I mean, I'll be 48 in March, and I was thinking maybe I need to start get a job, but the month's not even over. Okay. The month's not even over, and I joined August 27th, I believe, and I'm at $2,600. And it's true, guys. It doesn't matter what package level you come in, you can succeed here. You know, I didn't know what to expect when I joined the webinar back in August, but you got to put your foot forward and see where it leads you. And I know better's to come. So I'm really thankful for you, Amanda, every single day. So my heart definitely drops when I get a banner. Like, I just like pause and I'm like, no, not possible, you know. And I'm getting messages from people saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, here's a link. And these are people who have been following me through my other company, and they're joining because they're seeing results. So thank you.
You're welcome, Ann, and thanks so much. I'm happy to have you. Ann sent me such a beautiful message the other day, and
Oh,
it felt warm and fuzzy inside. I'm just happy that you're here with us and you're doing so well. So $2,600, it's been 2 months now, but many more to come. And thanks for working so hard and actually applying exactly what you learned, because you're
yeah.
doing a phenomenal job.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, you're doing a phenomenal job leading us, and it really is simple system. I was always confused about what to do and how to do it, and you waste your time during the day. And you just sit down and get it done. You know, it really is a simple system, and I just can't thank you enough. And the community here, I mean, they told me when I joined, this is a family. I've heard that before, but these other companies are so big, and you have these down lines and up lines. It wasn't connected. We do really move together as one, and I really love that. And I had thought about affiliate marketing for the longest time, and it just landed in my lap. I wasn't even looking for it when it came. So, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ann. You have a good night.
Thank you. God bless.
Hey, Pat, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, how are you?
Okay, great. Thank you for calling me out. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I have a great little testimonial for you. Listen to this. So I joined SSM. I'm one of the people who have been online forever. I have been in every business possible. I have never made money as fast as I have here. I have okay, so here's the icing on the cake. October 19th, I entered Facebook jail. Okay, I've been online 12 years. I entered Facebook jail. I was pretty bummed out. It's the first time ever. And all of a sudden, you know, I've been commenting and I've made these great relationships with everybody on the team. And we're commenting on each other and giving love. And I'm waking up in the morning and I'm feeling much more positive because all this positivity from the team and reading their comments, it's so beautiful. I'm literally waking up happier. I go into Facebook jail, and that night I get 3 banners, and I'm like looking at them saying, this is not possible. Nah, this is no, she must have. The point is, I was in Facebook jail all week and I got paid, but I didn't make an excuse. I couldn't comment on Facebook, but I still could get in the Telegram and communicate with these people, with my pals, with my team, and tell them, hey, listen, you know, I'm in Facebook jail. And truly, after the first day, I missed everybody. I missed commenting on your guys' beautiful content. So the other thing, and I'll make this quick, is to have access. Okay, I've been in the business 10 years, guys and gals. To have access to the business owner, that's unheard of. It is unheard of. They're over here, they're at the top, they're busy, they're doing whatever. You know, they have uplines, sidelines, downlines. You know, the fact that we have Amanda here teaching us on Wednesdays and Thursdays, get back to the person who brought you here. Get involved now while we're still young. Amanda, I love you. Thank you for the honor. Peace out.
Thank you so much, Pat. I'm so happy you're out of Facebook jail.
Me too, man. Me too. I'm so happy.
I'm happy that you're out, but it definitely happens. So what I would love to do, we have another goal because we are coming up to into the holidays. The holiday seasons is right here around the corner. We have something special that's going to happen for our SSM members. Okay, you don't want to miss this. I am really big about the holidays. The holidays is like, I don't know, it's like my birthday every day when the holidays come around. And I'm extremely excited about the holidays. So we have something very special for our SS members. So again, like Pat said, if you want to get involved, get back to the person that invited you to this webinar and get in because you don't want to miss what we have added to SSM, because it's going to literally allow people to not only keep building their business, but it's going to be exciting and it's going to allow you to even move faster within this opportunity. I can't say enough positive things about the gratitude that I feel, the loyalty that I feel, the love that I feel from SSM members. I have my bummed out days. Yes, I do. I wake up sometimes to messages I don't want to see, but I can honestly say that the amount of love that I have experienced from the people who appreciate what it is that I'm doing is super, it's exceeding, like I can't even express it. It's just, and I don't want to ugly cry, but I just feel so appreciative because online is my baby. This is my baby. This is what I love to do. I feel like God put me on this planet to empower people and uplift people because we struggle with a lot of things, you know, and a pandemic doesn't make it any better. So I want to give as much as I can to those who want it, those who are willing to put in the work and the effort. If you want it bad enough, it's there waiting for you. You just have to come get it. That's it. So guys, thanks so much for coming out this evening. I'm going to cut it short. It's a little bit after 8. We will be back next week, Wednesday, with another webinar. I'll see you guys. Tomorrow is training. Make sure you are there on time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your training link is in the back office. We will be starting on time, so make sure you're there. Have a great night. Stay inspired and stay blessed.